Welcome too late to the show. I'm your host, Prophet 74, and today I bring the Maonocaster Lite. Model number is AU-AM200. Now, this is all in one bundle, ready to go, ready to cast yourself, ready to do live streaming. This is a great option to buy. So if you're looking in the market to buy a mixer that that you can do live cast or live streaming, you're gonna find it to where it costs $300 or $400 for something like this. Now this one is the mixer, including the microphone in here, and we're gonna take a look at it and see what you can get. So this is something I'm gonna include in my streaming, and I could always control all the audio from one push of a button. So this is what I want. I want all my devices right in front of me, and also I want to be able to control everybody that's in the cast itself. So we're going to take a look at it and see what you get when you purchase something like this. So if you're in the market for something like this, you probably came to the right place. So let's take a look. All right, so we're going to open it up and see what you get. And if you can see in the back, let's go a little description of it. In the back, it tells you exactly how many devices you can log in here. So right now, it gives you a demonstration of your actual computer with the Type-C. 3 phones here, and then you got your audio, which is your headset, or if you have a monitor, which they call them monitor speakers, and then there's another section for another iPhone here or a Droid. It depends up to you. And then again, you could split this for another caster to have the audio too. Now there's the couple of things you can do. So right now you see all these phones in here, but you can actually even split the audio into 2 dimensionals, especially if you have that splitter here too. Now on top of it, you got 2 of the mic sections in here. So besides all these phones connected, you can have 2 of the mic section. This is great if you're going to be in the studio, if you're going to be recording music, or like I say, live streaming. This is perfect. If you don't have a manager to control all the devices or edit or be the technician on it, this is all in one. You're the technician, you're the star, you're pretty much running the show, and this is one way to do it. So little good description in the back of what you can do with this. For the value of it, it's a plus. So what you get information, the user manual automatically, a support card, and information how to contact them, and more user manual. This is the larger one, and this is going to be more details of how everybody works. And we're going to take a look at it. We're going to run a little test on it, and we're going to try to see if we can run everybody with you guys. And if you guys have any questions or any comments on it, I'm always happy to help. So let's keep opening it. This device, it's super small. If you guys can see it, really light. 2 little volume controls here, minimum and maximum, music, mic. Pretty much very self-explanatory. Music on one end, mic on the other end, and you can control both of them at the same time. Echo sound monitors are here. Pretty much this is where you're going to control a lot of the devices there on their headsets. Effects, music only, loop back, pitch, and the noise and sidechain. You have a couple other things here. Opening, applause, gunshot, laughter, booing, awkward, slap, cheering actually. And then you got all these 4 buttons in here that you could pre-program yourself. So that's not bad. And then battery wise, it tells you the battery, but it tells you the power pretty much. And then also Bluetooth enabled. So you got all these settings right here that we're going to go over some of them. And I'm still figuring out how to use the whole device itself, but it's very simple off the box. I could figure it out real simple, and how to control the mics and everything. On the inputs in the back, all right, on the inputs is very simple. If you guys saw the little picture I just demonstrated, Type-C, this is where you're gonna actually set it up to your actual computer, where you have more controls on it. Your output, and more output, and then music input, headsets, and then mic 1, mic 2. So pretty much you're set up for a live streaming, a podcast, and it's ready to go. So all the settings, very, very awesome that they include everything. Light on, power on. So that's pretty much it. You get all those buttons, and at the same time you get the power button and then the light effects, of course. So let's put it down. We'll put this on the side here. Continue what's in the box, because there's more stuff in the box, of course. the mic, they give you a long cable here, and this is a 3.5 connection, 3-pin mic, audio cable. They give you some audio cables in here. We're gonna open them up. So they give you three 3.1 audio jacks. If you can see, they're digital. They got the three digital lines. I mean, they give you 3 of them. All right. This is an extender USB Type C. So it's just a little extension for Type C, so you don't have to bend any of the connections in the back of it. So you can plug it in and then connect it to your laptop directly, which this is a Type C connection to USB, if you can see it in here. Then they give you the microphone. The microphone looks well made. You know, I'm very pleased with their microphones. Every single mic that they have produced has produced really good quality audio, and that they don't go wrong. And we're gonna test it out, of course, and see how well it works. And of course, you got the three pin connection, and that's where you actually plug this in. Your little tripod, tiny little tripod, so you could use. And then of course they got this filter in here. You know, it came all mushed up together, but in time it'll bend back to shape. So you put this on the actual mic. All right, for $100, this is a great value. I mean, they give you all the stuff you see in front of it. I wasn't expecting all 3 cables, especially with the extension cable and the microphone. I mean, this itself would have been a great value, but when they threw in the mic, that's a plus. I mean, you're ready to podcast and start testing these, you know. All right, let's go ahead and set this up. And if you guys are not familiar with this, this is a great way to split actually headsets. So if you guys ever heard of the same brand that brought you the actual mixer has a great headset. So this is an awesome little headset, and you could split it into 2. From here you could share one, and then you could share the other one. So it has an input for one and then an input for another one. So you could tether this one up with another one, so you could do podcasting on the same input. So you could actually have 3 headsets on. So it's not a bad idea. So let's go ahead and plug it in. So we're gonna plug it in here first. If you guys don't know the brand, it's the same brand that brought you the actual mixer. So plug it in. We got the other end. We don't got the larger input, so we're gonna take this off. Well, on this one, we're gonna set it up into the headphones headset. If you guys see it right here, plug it in. Then we're gonna put in the microphone, which we're gonna set up right now. Mic 1, it's in there. We're gonna plug it in, USB Type C. Plug it in there, and you're gonna see the power just light up right now, like a Christmas tree. And then all we gotta do is set it up where this mic is going to be the main input. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to mess around a little bit with the mic, testing 1 2 3, and we're going to make sure it's connected properly. And testing 1 2 3, testing. I'm hearing the feedback here. Test 1 2 3, and we are actually in business right now, so we're able to hear the mic. But prior to setting it up, you got to make sure you hit the power button. All right. So if the light turns on, that's not set up. That's not on. You actually have to hit the power button. So we're gonna go into effects, all right? And what you're gonna do, we're gonna try pitch, all right?
So test your female. Testing 1 2 3. Hello guys. How you doing? And this sounds pretty much like a girl, but I don't know. What do you guys think? So we're gonna go into another.
And of course, ladies, I'm 5'6". I'm 5'11". I lift 250 pounds. And if you guys are just kidding. So this is more like a demon voice instead of a man. But it sounds like a male when an actual female talks to him. We're gonna do the test effect later. Denoise. And we're gonna take away
effects. Okay, so we have the denoise. We could control the audio here, and this is for the headsets pretty much. Echo sound, echoes effect is right here. So when you go live, you can have this. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, and this pretty much sounds like a hall kind of thing. If you guys can hear it, pretty good. We're gonna minimize to minimum maybe. Opening.
Can you feel it?
All right, hold the applause. Gunshots. Laughter. Because it's pretty loud, all right? Boom, boom. Booing. Slap. Ow! Cheering. So as you can see, the music is playing in the background, and I'm able to control everything from here. The audio, louder music, and it's playing off my phone. Of course, I'm gonna turn it down all the way down, and we're gonna go to some of the controls in here. If you can see, I have effects right now, as you can see. Pitches, we're gonna change our pitch.
It says female, and then I'm gonna be talking like this, of course. Test 1, 2, 3. I don't really sound like this. You can keep hitting pitch.
And you get a male. More male.
And then you get a little baby in case you're gonna play a character.
And this is perfect for those that are students doing a cartoon or something.
And go back to female. So we're gonna go ahead and change
To effect, to noise cancellation. So on this noise cancellation, pretty much kills everything around you, and it sounds a little muffled, but it does the job. And of course, my control, I can make it louder here, and we don't want to do it too long. We got to echo the sound, so we could say test 1, 2, 3, test 1, 2, 3, and then we have monitors, so you could listen to even louder if you want. We could lower it down here. Now, this is a great feature. If you're gonna do karaoke on this one, you could change it to a different. So we're gonna A major. Testing 1, 2, 3. 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 And then we just go back to normal. Of course, we could do the echo sound. It sounds more like a radio thing. As you can see, it was not a bad idea to do. I'm actually streaming on a laptop. That's what I'm actually. This is set up. Let me turn off the music a little bit. This setup is pretty simple to set up. I'm setting it up on an actual laptop. So it's a mobile station. I have a mic, I have a mixer. I don't really have to take anything with me but this. So if it's traveling podcast that you're going to do, or you're going to be gaming, streaming, this is a great option. I like the setup. It's very simple. The simplicity of it is very easy. I like that you can change the effects. I like that you can change the effects off the bat right now. So we are going to make a couple adjustments here and there, and if you can see, I'm making them on the fly, and that's one thing I like about this thing, that everything's right in front of you. You don't have to do anything. Learning there's not that much of a learning curve to it. It's very simple to do. There's a lot of tutorials out there. There's a lot of people that use this for professional too. So if you're starting to stream or you'll do a podcast, this is a great option. So if you guys like what you guys see, make sure you subscribe. I'm your host, Prophet74, and we're out.